What's going on, everyone? Garrett Roselle back at you guys with another video. Today's topic is going to be how much money do you need to start with in order to be able to run a legitimate Amazon FBA private label business? And the answer can vary a little bit depending on which products you want to do. But today I'm going to go through every possible scenario that you're going to have to go through in order to determine how much money you're going to need to start selling. So I made a little Word document here, and we're just going to go over basically the 7 main costs when you're first starting to sell on Amazon. And those things are your Amazon, your product cost. Which product are you going to do? How much is it going to cost? Then we're going to go over your the cost of an Amazon seller account. There's 2 different options you can do, and I will go over both of them for you guys. Then we're going to go over tools and softwares that you're going to need to do in order to do product research and all that good stuff. Then you're going to need a logo to put on your product, because obviously you're going to want to build a brand around your product. So we're going to go into that into detail. You're also going to need a barcode to put on the packaging for when you send it to the Amazon warehouse. They can track your product, know which one's which, because they're scanning so many products going through there. If you don't have a barcode on there, they're just going to arrive blank, and they're going to be like, what is this? So you're going to need a barcode for every one of your products. Next, we're going to go over your product photos for your listing. And you need to get professional photos. If you don't list professional photos, you will not sell. You probably will sell a little bit still because it's Amazon, but if you want to dominate and really take over whichever product you're doing, then you need to have professional quality photos, okay? And also, we'll go into that later. And then in the end, you're going to need PPC, pay-per-click advertising on Amazon, to get your product up and going, start getting some sales so you can start hitting those ranks and ranking up more, and just to overall start selling your product. So first, we're going to dive into your product cost, okay? Most products, which you're probably going to get into, are going to range anywhere from $2 to $5 per unit. I'd say mostly for someone with less money, you're going to stay in the $2 to $3 range. But you're going to want to do a minimum order of 300, I'd say 250 at the lowest, but do a test order of like 300 units, test the market, see if your product's going to sell, and then if it starts selling, then you can place another order and order a bigger quantity. So let's say 300 units at $2 a pop is going to be a $600 cost for your total amount of units that you're going to be ordering. All the way up to $5 per unit at 300 is going to be $1,500, okay? And that, it just depends on the product and how much it costs. Then you're going to have to pay for shipping. Ship it from China over to one of the Amazon warehouse, or if you want it shipped to your house, you're going to have to pay for shipping. It usually ranges from $300 to $400 depending on the size and the weight of the product. So your total overall possible cost just for your product alone are going to be anywhere from $900 to $1,900, okay? Next, we're going to go into your Amazon seller account. You can open up an account for free, and every product you sell you pay $1, but obviously you're going to be selling in mass quantity, so you're going to want to sign up for the pro seller account. It's about $39 a month, and they don't charge you that fee on every single unit you sell. So definitely, if you're going to start taking Amazon seriously, you're going to want to pay the $39, $40 a month for the pro account, okay? Next, we're going to go to tools and softwares. This is your Jungle Scouts, your jump sends, your merchant words, all these different things. But I'd say for beginners, you definitely are going to need the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. It's a one-time fee of $97. This tool is going to allow you to track your competitors, see how many units they're selling a month, see how much revenue they're doing, and it's like almost like a little spy tool, so you can basically tell if a product is worth doing or not. So you're definitely going to need the Chrome extension. And the web app, I would definitely recommend getting for your initial product research, but you could honestly do product research just by looking on Amazon if you know what you're doing. I actually just posted a video yesterday about how to just strictly go through Amazon and find products. So that was my last video. Go ahead and check it out if you haven't. But yeah, if you're going to get serious, I'd recommend getting the web app as well. So you're going to need the Chrome extension, the web app. That's all you really need, but eventually, once you start getting more into it, you're going to have to get stuff like jump send to help launch your products, like an email sequence follow-up system and stuff like that. But I'll get into that in another video. I just want to get the bare minimum cost that you're going to need to start. Next is logo / branding. You're going to need a logo, right? So you don't want to just have a blank product. You want your logo on the product so people know who you are, what your brand is, and you want to have reoccurring customers for future products you're going to do. So you're going to need a logo. I've made logos for free. There's many of different websites out there. If you just type in free logo creator on Google, you can find one. But you can also go on Fiverr and pay anywhere from $5 all the way up to $50 to get a custom logo made for you by a professional. It's up to you. It's easiest just to go on Fiverr, pay a little bit of money, and get a logo. So that's anywhere from free to $50, okay? Next, you're going to need a barcode, so you can put your barcode on your product like every other product has, like this little water jug right here. It's got a barcode. You're going to need to buy one. It's going to cost anywhere from $5 to $10 depending on where you get it from. I'll make another video going over how to get a barcode and whatnot. So that's going to be anywhere from $5 to $10, so you're going to need to expect that cost. Next is you're going to need product photos for your listing, obviously. And you want to have the top quality products. So you want to get, if you're not a professional photographer, you're going to want to hire one. You can do this on Fiverr as well. People on Fiverr usually charge anywhere from $20 to $35, anywhere up to $50, but I just put $20 to $35 to start with. You're going to need at least 3 to 5 photos for a great listing. So expect that cost anywhere from $60 all the way up to, maybe $150 for your product photos, unless you have a professional system at your house that you can take your own photos. You're going to need to expect that cost as well. But also, you can get free photos from your suppliers. 9 times out of 10, they'll have professional photography already for the product you're doing. And then you can just Photoshop your logo onto it so it looks like it's on there even though it really isn't in the picture. So that's an option as well. I always recommend going that route so you can get free pictures if possible. But make sure they're good quality. If they're not, I'm telling you, invest in great pictures because that's really what makes a listing and that's what really draws attention to your product. Next and lastly but not least, you're going to need to be running PPC. You can't just throw up a product on Amazon and expect it to just magically start selling. You need to get it in front of people. How do you do that? You need to get your product on the first page. And I'll get into this in another video, but you'll have to do some giveaways to rank your products, get some reviews, and then you're going to want to start running pay-per-click advertising. That means every time, if you look up on Amazon, watch, I'll show you guys real quick what PPC is. Amazon.com. Let's type in knee brace, right? Okay, so see how it says sponsored right here? That is a PPC. This guy's running PPC for this product. So when I click on this, sorry dude, but he just got charged a certain amount that you have to bid on, all right? So you guys are gonna bid PPC, and it's just so you can get your product on the first page ahead of everyone else's. Like all 3 of these are sponsored ads, then you have the other ones, right? So you want to, initially when you're first getting your product running, you want to get it in front of people. And you can't just upload it and just leave it because then you're going to be on the 164th page of this and no one looks to the 164th page for a product, right? I know you don't, I wouldn't, and you're going to need to run PPC. And the cost just depends on your initial category that you're selling in. Some are more expensive than others. Certain keywords are more expensive than others. So it really just depends, but just expect you're going to have to start spending some money on PPC, but you're going to be getting sales, so it's not going to come out of pocket necessarily. It's just going to come out of your sales, okay? So overall, the total amount of money you need to start private labeling on Amazon is anywhere from $1,100 to $2,175, $2,200. And this really just depends on what product you're doing. I would recommend being somewhere right in the middle for your first product. Test it out, test the market, see how it goes. Just get the feel of thing. And then once you start making money, then you can go with the big boy products that cost anywhere from $5 to $10 to source. and you're selling at a lot higher cost, so you're going to make a lot more money. But just stay with the low cost products for your first product, just so you can get the hang of making a listing, learning how to do PPC, learning how to optimize your listings, and just getting the whole process down, because you don't want to just dive straight into it, especially if you're low on money. If you have money, then yes, you can go straight into the more expensive products. But if you don't have that much money, just stay with a lower cost product. Get your feet wet a little bit and have some fun with it. But I hope I brought you guys some value. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'm posting videos every day, bringing tons of free content for you guys, trying to help each and every one of you live your dream, working from home, quit the 9-to-5 job. Like, I just quit my 9-to-5 job about 8 to 10 months ago because my Amazon business about tripled my income, so I was able to quit my job. It's been the best almost year of my life, and I want everyone to experience this, especially with private label. Once you get stuff up and going, it really is almost automated. Like, I know they say things aren't automated, but if you got 5 products up and going, you can just keep reordering, have it sent to the Amazon warehouse, and all the work's done up front. But obviously, you're going to want to keep doing product research, finding more products. But there it is, guys. $1,100 anywhere to $2,200, $2,000 is a good price point. I'd recommend $1,500, $1,600. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get back to you guys as soon as possible. If you guys are going to get the Jungle Scout web app or Chrome extension, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go directly to the website. And that's it. Stay tuned. I'll be dropping another video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I really appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys have a great day.